So this is all about adding at the last. Another one we will see that if I'm asking you that insert at the specific point. Suppose you have been given 1, 2, 3. Okay, this node, this linked list is given, and you have the head. Okay, I'm asking that this is the position 1, 2, right? If I'm asking that adds something in bit at the position 2, so if I'm asking to add it here, so if 2 has been given, suppose initial value of 2 is 1, so you can access with using 2, you can access. I will try to start loop it. I will read 2, then I will go 1. So as soon as you reach 2, right, we can ask the second node to point to the new node, and new node will point to the where this one was pointing. Okay, so how the code is going to looks like. So here we need to thread whatever the positions has been given, we need to find this node. If we got this node, we will ask this node to point. I will to try to demonstrate once again. Okay, suppose I created one node here. This is the new node, right? 5, and right now it's pointing null. So I will ask the second node, right, to point here, and I will ask this node to point here. So this line will go away. This is how we can insert in any specific location. Okay, so let's see. So you have function void, it given insert integer position, and you have integer value, right? We will take link node current equal to head. Again we will loop while position is greater than 1 and current dot next not equal to null, and we will move current node current dot next, right, and we'll try to reduce this position minus minus. Okay, so what I'm doing here, so I declare current here. For example, I declare current here, right, and asking current to move from head to next. So initially this one was 2, the position 2, and we will get this current node, right, and we'll try to the positions, and if current is not equal to null, right, we will ask, we'll create the new node, link node, new node. So I created this node here, node equal to new link node, right, and I given the value, and as I discussed this, I will ask new node to point to the next node where the current is pointing. The current dot next is going to refer new node. Okay, before that I wanted to change order of the execution, and I will ask new node dot next point to the current dot next, and this is the 3 line of code which is going to work in this case. Okay, so let us see one more example how it is going to work. Suppose you have given 1, 2, 3, 4 and null, right? Initially I go okay, insert at position 2 and value 6. So what I'm doing, I created one value, one current here. So initial value of current is 2, okay, and it will go here, become 1, right, and current will move from here to here. So we got the current. As soon as we got the current, I am declaring one new node with 5. Okay, I am asking this 2 to point here, not here, and I am asking this one to point here. And this is how we can insert in the middle of the linked list. So these are the 3 basic insertion method, right? Okay, in the next video we will see how we are going to like update or delete. So these 2 functionality we will see, and we will try to implement this 2 method. So this is all about the insertion. Or insertion, even if you have given any positions, right, or might be if sometimes you will given one node and you can find this node and you can insert in this specific node. So that also we can do. So if you have any doubt or anything, you can put those things in the comment section. So I will pick it. I will pick those in the next video, and I will try to clarify in the next video. So this is all about insertion, and we will talk more about update and deletion. So once you are clear about this fundamental concept of linked list, right, you are going to solve any kind of problem, right? Either if reversal of the linked list, or you finding the cycle of the linked list, right, and like null next pointer, those kind of problem you will able to solve it, and it will be very easy. So before start solving any linked list problem, try to at least do like create, update, insert, delete, those kind of operations, and add first, add last, and insert, right? So next functions what we are going to implement here, like update, right? So you have given void update, right, and you have given certain positions, okay, and integer new value. So it's pretty much very simple about insertion to the specific position. So in insertion what we were doing, so in insertion here, if you see, right, we are creating the new value, new node, right? But when it's come about the update, just we need to find the specific positions node, right? As soon as we found the node, right, just we are going to change the value, right? So the code is going to look like similar to the insert, right? So take one example here. Suppose you have given 1, right, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and null. So what you need to do, and you have the positions 1 and position 2, right? I want this value to be changed. So you need to locate this node. As soon as you find this node, right, so what I will do, I will declare one current, and I will ask current equal to head, and I will ask to move this current till the positions become 1, and you will get this, right? And as soon as we find this current location, current node, right, I will ask current dot value equal to new value. This is one line of code, and traversing to specific positions that we need to find out, because we don't have every track, because here in the linked list we have two informations of the head and tail. But if you want to do any operation in between of the linked list, definitely you need to go and you need to find it, you need to update that value. So here suppose link node suppose current equal to head, right? And I will try to loop again, while loop, while position is greater than 1 and current dot next not equal to null, right? Move the current dot next, right? And try to reduce position minus minus. So this is the while loop. Once you come out from the while loop, you are going to get the specific positions node, okay? And you can do current dot value equal to new value, and we are done about update. So this is the function, okay? So if you talk about the time complexity in this case, right, update to the specific location, right? So search is going to take O of 1 and the worst case, and to update it's going to be O of 1. So this is what we have already discussed at the time of doing the complexity, right? But if it's an array, suppose you have given one array, right? You simply you can do array dot positions equal to new value. So this advantage and disadvantage we have. So this is how the update is going to look like, okay? And after that, in next video we will discuss delete, and yeah, we will discuss the delete operations. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any feedback or any suggestion, just give the comment, okay? So adding at the first, okay? Now move, if you wanted to insert to the any specific locations, right? So what we need to do, it's pretty much simple, similar to the add to the last, but instead of finding the tail node, we need to find the position node. So in this case, what we are going to do, right, we need to loop it and we need to find out the specific node, and then we will ask the position node dot next equal to new node. So this is how, so it's there in between. So just create one, declare one, sorry, list link node like current node equal to this dot head, right? And we are going to loop it, so we are not going till end, right? So position should be greater than 1, okay? And current node dot next not equal to null, right? Then current node equal to next and positions minus minus. And if current dot not equal to null, that means we are till the boundary. So if your positions is smaller than the list size, then only we are able to execute this one. But some of the places you will find that if your positions is greater than linked list length, then might be you need to add at the last of the index, or that means you need to append after tail. So we are not covering that particular case here. So here create one new node, link node, okay? New node equal to new node value, right? And ask new node which will point to current node dot next, and ask current node dot next, so it will point to the new node. So this is all about inserting it to the specific location. sorry, insert, give the index and the new value. Okay, and then print this mylist dot printlist, right? Or again try insert, sorry, 1 3 comma 1 0 set, and print this. So what happened in this case? So we have 101, 100, 102, 103, right? Okay, so insertion F12 looks like positions. Sorry, I think here I did little and this. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, new dot next equal to this should be the right command here. So if you see, right, we are able to add 101, 102, 105. So if you look at, right, if you look at, we are adding this also, like pretty much just we need to find the specific location. Okay, but if your head is null here, null, so this edge case is written, we are not doing anything. Okay, and now again the same way we need to find the positions location, and we need to go till that positions, like third positions when we need to reach till third. As soon as we find the third node, right, we will update that value with the current node. So link node, current node equal to head, right, and again do the while loop. Here position should be greater than 1, greater than 1, and current node dot next not equal to null, right? So it's a tail node. Current node dot next, right, and positions minus minus, or current node once you move out, then update with the new value. Right, so my list dot update, right, so two parameter here we need to pass. One is the index. Suppose I wanted to delete the second, update the second node with like 808 value, right, and my list dot print, right, and look at how the output is going to look like. Okay, so here if you see the second place, I updated, earlier it was 100, right, updated with 808, yeah, 808. So this is all about the singly linked list operations. So at least try to do by yourself, and just do not try to remember all those functions, because these functions will give you very understanding about the linked list. So at least whatever the questions comes, at least you will be able to solve those problems, right? And certain scenario when you try to go interview, right, if you do not know any specific solution, at least you should be able to come up with the brute force solutions. And if your interviewer is giving you any optimized solutions, right, at least you will able to guess and you will able to recode with the optimized solution. So this is all about the linked list. So if you have any feedback or anything, if you wanted to discuss any additional things, just put in the comment, and I will try to discuss in the next video. And post this single linked list, I will try to pick up the doubly linked list. Then I will discuss one of the most frequently asked design question, right, in interview, this LRU cache. So I will try to demonstrate LRU cache and how we are going to create the LRU cache in the interview. Okay, this is all about linked list, and thanks for watching.